Yeah, buddy. I'm Cheese Grits and NyQuil, and live from Western Massacre, it's Tuesday night. Let me pull this up real quick, guys. Cool. We are live. We are actually live. Wonderful. Let me get the chat out. And cool. There we go. So hello. How's everybody doing? I'm good. I'm tired. It's been a very snowy 48 hours, and your boy Cheese Grits lost his shit in the middle of the street, and I plowed the whole goddamn road for the city. I'll tell you that. With a snowblower. I'm pretty sure that's illegal to do, but I was stuck in the middle of the road, 100 yards from my house, having a meltdown because they didn't plow all day. 20 inches, 22 inches, something stupid like that. So I had a complete freaking meltdown in the middle of the street. Went and got my snowblower and blew out the road, buried the neighbors. Apologize, guys. Didn't mean to bury y'all, but had to get out of the street. And now we're here doing Tuesday Night Live. So yeah, it's been interesting. Let me clean my glasses real quick. I have a mail call from Mr. Labs that has been sitting here for days at this point, because when you get snowstorms and have to do shit and go to work anyways, I wish I was able to call out, but it doesn't necessarily work like that. But they do pay really well when you have a snow emergency, so that's pretty good. G. Keeman, Swamp, Nightmare, yank that frickin' pick. DIY Anish, hello, welcome. Joe Frank, I did not. That's terrifying. I am wonderful. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for being here, everybody. Let me change the chat filter here so I can see everybody. I don't want to miss anybody. All right, I'm not sure if I get the joke, but okay. As long as everybody's okay, that's good. So let's get into mail call here. Mr. Labs has sent me a piece of mail. I knew something was coming. I don't really know what's in here. Again, it's been here for days, and I haven't been able to get to it because we got hammered on the East Coast with snowstorm. I do get it. Thanks, Joe. Old man's a little slow. I have been waiting, I think, 9 months for this. I want everybody to know I am king shit. Right there. I have a sticker that proves I am king shit. I've been waiting for king shit sticker for a long time. Thank you, Labs. If this is all you sent me, that would be the greatest thing ever. But there's some other things in here, and I am looking forward to seeing what else is in here. Yeah, okay. We have... Oh, that's a real nice poker chip. We got a Labs poker chip. That is a ceramic chip. That is a high-end chip. I play a lot of craps, and this is nicer than most casino chips. Labs, thank you. That thing is sexy. I don't even have other words to call it. Like, it's just sexy. Thank you so much. Yeah, nice chip. For those of you that don't know Labs, the journey has begun. There's his his QR code for his YouTube channel. Labs is a fellow lock sporter, lock picker. Uh-oh, somebody's getting in trouble. DIY, what are you doing? Okay, oh, that's right. I knew this was coming, and yeah, cool. I forgot this was coming. This is this is Titalium. I have never picked one of these. I'm assuming it's made out of titanium because it's strangely light, like unnaturally light. I think the keys weigh more than the lock, which would be par for the course with titanium. I have never picked one of these. I've never stuck a pick in one of these. I don't know anything about it. This is for sure going in the collage, though. We do have stickers amassing for the collage. Not all of them are here. Some of them are still in envelopes, but we are getting stickers. I will be doing an art collage similar to the box, but printed on metal panels for sign artage. That really bums me out. First, I didn't get to see what you said, and second, why are you getting yourself in trouble? That sucks. This is a good time, and you got timed out for like a whole shitload of seconds. That's too bad. Thank you for watching everybody's back, G-Key. Keep the community safe. If anybody is that's watching has picked one of these, give me a quick heads up on what I'm getting into. I love picking Abus locks, so this will be a fun pick. Hi, Swampy. Thank you. We are gonna hit the like. Hit the subscribe, please. I am trying to get to 1,000, and we will do something special when that happens. I still got to do something special for the 500 mark, but that might end up getting rolled into everything else. Ooh, there's some stuff going on in here. That's cool. I do like the shape of the keyway too. Interesting keyway. It is pretty wide open though, that I wouldn't expect. Rock out with the lockout. Yeah, buddy. If anybody's been watching, there has been an announcement of the official Ultimate Lockpicking Championships announcement released today. It is being hosted by Mr. Texas Rebel and Mr. Labs. I am part of it. G. Keyman is being a big contributor to it as well. And yeah, it'll be an interesting event. I hope you all take a look at it and get involved. I don't know if I will compete in it. I might sign up for it. It depends. My working schedule is weird, and it is about to get weirder. So there we go. Let's get in here and see what we can feel. I haven't even seen pictures of what the inside of one of these look like, but there's some weird nonsense going on with the feedback. We could get a bookie to be involved with this nightmare. It could be interesting. Although there could be some lock throwing involved, and then we got the whole got to get the gaming commission involved, and you know how that goes. Kind of like X-ray poker tables and shit. Okay, this lock is, I was hoping I'd be into it by now, but guess not. That's why he sent it to me, probably. Okay. And we do have like some rotation happening, but we all know how that goes with me. Little rotation is no rotation, or little rotation sometimes means you're already screwed. How's everybody been? Sorry I missed everybody on Sunday night. I was busy having a temper tantrum out in the street. I'm really hoping one of the neighbors filmed it and put it on YouTube, because I would have if it were me. And they were definitely watching the show out the windows for sure. The Locksport drama. Can you imagine that? I've already experienced a little bit of drama in this, and I was like, are we kidding right now? Like, we pick locks. Really? We're going to have drama? Stupid. I don't even know what kind of pins are in here. I'm assuming there's some kind of spool in these. The 55 is like, for me, I find the 55 is an easy rake. But it can lock itself up in the spoolage when you try to single pin them. This could be the same way. I don't know. We'll see what this does. Straight out of the package. Trying to pick it. No research. I knew it was coming. I do remember him saying, hey, we got a Titalium for you. Because I do like Abises. I appreciate it. Drama gets removed. Yup. Drama's almost like cancer. It's freaking bonkers. All right, let's chuck it up. Since it's not going to open in hand that simply, let's chuck it up and get to work on it. It's amazing how lightweight this lock is. Like, you look at it and you're like, that's a beefy lock. But it doesn't weigh anything. Kind of cool. Okay. We are going to have to downgrade to a 40,000th tensioner. I think raking's got its place in the world, like it really does. It really does. Okay. Not only that, but like for the longest time I couldn't single pin at all. And I really still can't necessarily, like, I just get lucky. Which sometimes I'd take luck over skill any day of the week, but I'd rather be able to say it was all skill in this, which it is not. Okay. Oh, there's some counter rotation. A little something, something. I don't even know how many pins are in here. How many pins are in here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pins, okay. Come on. I believe The Apex Twins said it. Come to daddy. Oh, yeah, we just mushed everything up. That might have been bad. Drop some pins. There we go. Now we got a little bit of rotation here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That big pop, I don't like that. In this, it like, because of how lightweight this lock is, like it doesn't feel good when that thing pops like that either. Brian Break Shit, what's going on? I think, was that you questioning my hashtag humph last night after Mountain Mick said we could make whatever weird sexual noises we wanted on his channel? And I gave him a hashtag humph. I don't know, something I read in a adult cartoon one time as something disappeared into somewhere it didn't belong. Humph. That's where that came from. I didn't think it was appropriate to put that on somebody else's channel, so. Okay, we are at Native XD. I am not a locksmith. I am a lock sporter, which means I pick for fun. And I try to do it in a manner where it's not like locksmiths will try to get into locks as fast as possible, but because it's for money. I am trying to just get into the lock, and then I worry about speed later. Trying to learn how the lock behaves, what it does, the different mechanical nuances to each lock. Like, this lock is weird though because of how light it is. I feel like the pins are made out of either titanium or aluminum or something. Like, they're just, everything is really light in this lock. Testing tension, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Just pee it. You'll slip right out. People underestimate the lubricant quality of urine. You'll slide right out of that chastity belt. And, okay, a little deeper in here. All right. What did you send me, Labs? This thing's kind of weird feeling in here. How many of you guys have actually picked one of these? And those of you who have, what is in here? I don't know anything about this lock. Yeah, we enjoy having you too, Native, so thanks for popping in. Love to have you around more often. I am not afraid to engage with people. I feel every twist and turn is, you know what? Like, there's we can turn it into something. It can become a good conversation, usually. Unless Chi Keeman pulls it out. Because sometimes people cross the line. Labs put some super glue in there and sent it to me. Have fun with this, Cheesy. All right. This is what's going to separate me from the men right here. I'm going to fail on this lock so hard tonight. Which is cool. I love that Fight Night's already like being jibber jabbered about. Like this is a really cool idea that's been put forth by Rebel and Labs, and I want to see it succeed. Like, I know Rebel wants to see it succeed. Like, he's put a lot of thought into this, and you know, I'm fortunate enough to be able to come along for the ride. Careful what you wish for, Native. There's some locks that I've pulled that with and still didn't get into. I would like to get this open though. Be fun to move on to something else. I don't know what the rating on this is. I don't know anything about this. Did somebody say anything about it? Bandana Dan, I am so sorry that that's what you swiped into, but welcome to Western Massacre Tuesday night. Glad to have you here. We, yeah, I mean, this thing is rotating, but I feel the tension going. There's a little pop and a little rotation. I was mentioning the keyway on this. There is some really unique wording here that, I don't know if you can see that. It's right here. It's pretty neat. Seems to be hanging up on my pick quite a bit though. I'm not used to having my core rotated that much while I'm picking. It feels weird. Usually at this point, like we're opening, unless it's, you know, an Elroy's Toys lock, and then, you know, you got to go about 3 more rotations past this. Green Tools, what's going on, buddy? I am not a smith of a lock, but I'm smith at failing them, that's for sure. I still got to get you some images of them bylocks. I really want to contract you to do a cutout for me. I'm assuming you're located in New York, which is only a few hours away from me. All right, I am no longer getting any rotational feedback from this. I think I need a deeper pick. Any of you that have not seen Green Tools NYC on his YouTube channel, worth checking out. If you're into machining and, I mean, if you're into locks or anything, really, like, man does some unbelievable work. All while drinking a beer, too. I think that's great. As Meek Ramutali, 9992. Hello, welcome. No, there's just lack of skill preventing me from picking this. Again, I don't know what I'm picking, which that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I know it's got 6 pins because I counted them on the keys. We have a no touch all the way towards the back, which I'm pretty sure I already touched the shit out of it. Because that's what Cheese Grits does, is goes in and just manhandles the hell out of things. You know, open shit up and don't read the instructions and start using it. That's what we do. And then we take it apart and void warranties. Care 9207. I do not bobby pin pick. If you're legitimately interested in using bobby pins, there's plenty of people in this chat that pick rather difficult locks with bobby pins. I mean, I could pick some of these locks with bobby pins, but I'm not into that. If I got a bobby pin, I'm probably putting it on my bag of chips to close it up for later. Ooh, a lot of pins dropped. All right, let's see here. I don't know what we can cut, what we can't, but I have quite a few of these guys. I just got to find them now. Really, any of these three, I don't really know how we can cut them, but they are interesting as hell. This one here only turns like a little bit, so I'm not sure what that's all about with this lock either. This is an interesting lock. I probably should take it apart and see what's going on in there, but these type of locks, I love these locks. I still yet to get into one of them. Someday I will be picking them all, but I will be happy to sacrifice one of these for the sake of learning. I would like to have one of these bylocks. I don't even know if it's possible with them, just because of the way that they are. If you tell a machinist it's not possible, he's going to say, watch this. And then he's going to destroy 9 of them figuring it out. But again, like, I'm down for the cause. Where's my tensioner? There it is. Yeah, we probably will be here all night. And it's cool. If you want to make fun of me, that's cool too. I'm okay with that. I know what I can open and I know what I can't. And right now, this is one I can't. I don't know if Labs ever got it open. I would imagine if he's sending it to me, he did. That's kind of how that goes. I sent Texas Rebel a multi-lock interactive clone. Hope he got into that. I don't know if he's even touched it. Nightmare, you are correct. Not fun to pick with. We did it for how long? And Elroy's like, I spent months trying to pick Elroy's number 2 before I just sent it on its way. Like, enough is enough. Cool. I'm happy to send you these to at least send you 2 of them. I want to keep some of them intact, but I'm happy to send you a couple to have you check them out. Like, if you want to make one, least I can do is provide you the lock. It's sliders with sidebars. So, like, you slide the pins up and then the pins on the sidebar push into them. So it's a really neat arrangement, as frustrating as hell as they can be. Which is also why I don't know if they're able to be cutaway, because, like, there's a lot going on in there. There's not much room. Uh-oh. Re-engage, re-drop, and re-engage. It always seems like I make the wrong choice and I decide to have a first crack at something on the live and make a complete ass of myself. But that's fine. Although I'm rethinking this, I love to pick Abus comments I made. I don't know. You all heard that, right? Yeah. Love Abuses. They're fun to pick. No, this is not a challenge lock that I'm aware of. It is a 80 Ti 50 Titalium, which the whole thing is weird. Like, it's so light, and the pens are like super soft feeling. There's definitely, I don't know what's in here, but there's definitely some weird witchcraft going on in this lock. It is operational. There's not, I mean, there is some spring tension. Like, it recoils pretty good. Maybe I should start strangling it. Choke it like the chicken. Give it some tension and big drop there. I don't know if that was just the tensioner reseating. That was a big drop. A little more rotation. I feel like it's kind of like an American 1100 where you'll get it picked and that spring tension plate comes into effect and you don't realize you have it picked. That's kind of what it feels like. And it also feels like I am sitting on a spool that is ready to let go. Chuck Soup! Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you believe in me because right now I do not. LPU belts, locks. It's a green. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have already been in this, but it is winning. Which is kind of ridiculous. I would assume it would be more of a blue just based on what I'm feeling. Thank you for posting it, because I had no idea what this is. Hedo next. No, I do not. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Nor do I worry too much about it. Do you have a clue what I'm doing? Because if you do, you could get out the little flashlight things and bring me home. That would work. Custavadas, hello. How are you, buddy? Push down. Push down on what? I'm pushing up. Is there something in the bottom I need to push on? Yeah, there's nothing in the bottom. Pins are all up here. There's a weird feeling lock on the inside though. Everything feels like super lightweight. All right, stretch the hands out. Let's see if we can rake it open. Just for ha-has. Definitely went into a partial false set, like right away. One standard, 5 spools. Okay, thank you. I knew there were 6. And things are locking up. So I definitely know there's spools. I can feel the spool action, but I'm not getting any progress with it. I don't have any cuffs, sorry. Not a shackleman. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting feeling for sure. Like, I'm guessing even the pins are titanium. I mean, like, that's what I'm guessing. They're silver, so they're either aluminum or titanium. They're not steel. But the whole thing is, like, doesn't weigh anything. You could blanket party somebody with this and, like, still get beat up. There's no weight to it. Yeah, we're going to try and rake into it. And then we'll go back to single pin in it. It definitely shouldn't be this difficult if it's only a green belt. Like, there's something I'm missing for sure if it's only a green belt lock. Kind of embarrassing, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, pops and clicks are good. Let's, come on, let's get an open here on this. Get it back in camera, Grits. Don't be a ding-dong. Pick it off camera. Hey, look what I did. I got it open while you guys couldn't see shit. I told you already, just pee in it a little bit. You'll slip right out. It's a belt. It's not like it goes over the shoulders, too. Although that would be a hell of a chastity belt. Like a harness. All right. Drop all the pins. I can't believe this is only a green belt lock. That's kind of stupid. And I can't open it. There is Rock Fan, and they are actually pretty efficient. I mean, same thing as raking, but much faster of a situation you get, but same principle. Triple XL. Yeah, you'll get out of it if you don't eat for a couple of days. Yeah, you could rub some butter in it. It'll slip right out. I tell you, Chuck, if one of those shows up at my house. All right. Why are you having such problems with this, Grits? Try a different rake. And no, we're not open, but we are getting stuck. Hand cramp. All right. For those of you that were not around for the drawing for the ring, the custom-made ring was won by Rusty Spoon. And I have been in contact with the Spoon, and the Spoon has not given me all the details yet. So there is no progress on the ring yet. There will be. And I haven't decided if I'm going to broadcast it or not. Like, I leave it up to Spoon. It's their ring to do what they wish with. They may or may not wish to show the world. It's up to them, though. You didn't get the Diddy brand baby oil in. That shit is slippery. There is no humph when you're using the Diddy brand. And just slip in, slip out. Quit messing about. Yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho. All right. See what you started, Native? Okay. Defeat the spring. There we go. I'm wondering if I'm just over-tensioning. Because I should have been in this a long time ago. and the jiggle test says it should be open. Swamp, good night, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Okay. I need to get behind because I know there's a no touch pin, so I got to get in the back. Call the fire department. I need this thing off. Imagine him showing up. Oh my God. Holy shit. The fire chief just says, pee in it. You'll get it off. All right, labs. This is turning into an adventure. I think the rock was actually kind of a bear at first too. The Abyss Rock. The 50th or 100th anniversary, whatever the hell that one is. I feel like that one was hard to get open at first, but then it was, you know, whatever. And that's also only a green belt lock, which don't let the belt rankings fool you. Just because they aren't ranked very high doesn't mean they're easy to open. There we go. Was that Grouchy that said that this lock doesn't have much feedback? Trying to do the jiggle test, but I don't feel the pins. Like the pins are super lightweight. And I feel like we are at the point where this should already be open. Like the core is rotated some. It's not really that crazy of a rotation on this. I wish I could say that name. Hello, thanks for coming in. Yeah, Chuck, I know that. Very much so. Brian Breakshit, have a good one. Good to see you. Don't shoot, speed, and drive. We want to keep you around. And there really is not much feedback with this lock. You hit the pins and they don't really say much. And I never know how high to actually lift. You know, just a shear line, but where in the hell is the shear line in this thing? Oh, right about here. Okay, well, how long are those pins, you know? Hard to tell. There are pennies in the store. I thought that said penises. Holy moly. Cheese grits, get your eyes checked. You are out of line, Jack. No, don't go to a Hamden Inn with a chastity belt for sure. Yeah, the jiggle test videos are good, but like this doesn't really jiggle test. There's no weight to the pins. You can hear them. There are 3 of them. Junie, hello. 67 Cougar, hello. May not be locksmiths, but I guarantee you there are lock sporters in Alaska, and they will open locks as long as they are legally. Maybe they're illegally, I don't know. But they will open locks for you. I actually work with a girl that was just telling me today, she says, I paid $300 for somebody I had to call a locksmith. I was locked out of my house. It cost me $300. He spent less than a minute. I said, you pick your lock? She goes, no, he put this thing in the door and pulled. I said, he slipped the latch for $300. Wow. Wow. And that's the thing with locksmiths. Like, when you need one, you need one. And there is no arguing the price. 2 times. I may be over tensioning. I am really, really trying not to tension it very much, but there is some tension in the core, some spring tension that I'm trying to keep overcome. I know it looks like I'm strangling the shit out of it, but I'm really not, although I could be. All right. Labs, you're a butthole. Thanks for sending me this, bud. This is a green belt lock, supposedly, Rob. It is a ADT 80Ti50 Abus Titalium. I was doing bottom keyway, getting the same kind of situation. I get core rotation. It's there. The lock wants to go, but I'm missing something. I don't know if I'm oversetting or I'm undersetting. There's 5 spools in here, supposedly, which I don't really feel the spool action. There's no counter rotation that I can feel. Yeah, there's 5 spools. In the case of this Avis, I can feel the spools. I know where I need to pick, because it talks very clearly. This one does not. And I haven't picked one of these before, so I just kind of went into it blind. But if it's only a green belt lock, I should have been in it a long time ago. It should have been over like the minute my pick went in. But again, just because it's a green belt don't mean it's an easy pick. It just means that it fits certain criteria. Got some Chinese going on. Zhong. No, it's not Zhonghua. It's Zhong something, though. You see-throughs are not always what they cracked up to be, too. I got one right here that I cannot pick, although it's a disc detainer. I still can't pick it. I can see it, but I can't pick it. Granted, I haven't spent a lot of time with it. It's been sitting there for months, working on other things. I don't necessarily like picking acrylic locks because they're such an artificial pick. All right, come on. Come on. I feel like giving it the where you going thumb. Just Thanks, Steve. You are correct. That I do. I'm glad you're here. Oh, what's up, you fucker? Naked Bald Kenobi. Hashtag Naked Bald Kenobi. Yeah, buddy. I was Naked Bald Kenobi in Packard's once. That was an interesting night. What's going on, Blanco? I miss you, brother. We are picking on an Abus Titalium that man Lab sent me, and I'm pretty fucking sure I'm gonna mail it back to him covered in feces. I am struggle bussing it is how I'm doing with it, brother. This thing it's interesting to say the least. All right, Native, hang in there. Hopefully we can give you a shout out. Yeah, Labs, did you pick this? Let's break out the big deep hook greyhounds and see what we can do here. Labs, did you get this thing picked open? This thing is kind of nasty. It's not really like crazy key bitting or anything, and it's not a crazy lock. Slams tonight. What's cracking? YouTube Live, especially when you're on the Cheese Grits and NyQuil show, it can definitely get freaky. Cheese Grits is not scared of nothing. That's for sure. Boldly go where no YTer has gone before. Straight to jail. All right, buddy. I think we might have too much pick in there now. We'll get it. aluminum. Well, the whole thing is titanium, right? Like, I wish I actually knew more about this lock. Like, I knew it was coming. I didn't remember it was coming. And then it showed up, and I opened it up. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to pick this real quick. That was an hour ago. You frickin' dink. Good luck, though. Like, it's interesting. Just the weight and the lack of feedback from the pins is very interesting. What do you think I've been trying to do? Get it pregnant? The ice wall low P method. No, enlighten me, please. Make it so I have heard of this. Because if it's the answer, I want it. Still don't get it. You haven't met Archibald Kenobi then yet, Native. That could be, Max. However, like, I don't feel like I'm putting any tension on it. So, but it is very possible I'm just over tensioning it. My hand is old and veiny and looks like I'm strangling it, but it doesn't feel like I am. So, up to 46, huh? Awesome. The driver pins are various security pin shapes, spooled, serrated, and special T-shaped pins. So how is this only a green belt lock? Ice wall. Yeah, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Like, if you haven't taken a gulp of pee like in your lifetime, you might want to get a little more freaky. I'm not saying go out and haul down a 20-ounce glass of it, but, you know, you might want to do a little more creative shit. Yeah, this is definitely... Labs, you didn't answer me. Did you get this picked or what? You guys are cracking me up. I love it when this feed goes sideways. It's awesome. Which, you know, I mean, it goes sideways quite a bit. We got some core rotation, so there's progress. Something's set, but I'm missing something. So something needs to fall into place here. 2 locks, 1 pick. That's, yeah, that's a real thing, man. I did 20 locks with 1 pick. That's also a thing. And it's on video. One pick and one wrench, 20 locks. Naughty. I go live twice a week, generally, definitely Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights is the one I've committed to, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live from Western Massacre. It's Tuesday night. And then we also try to go live on Sunday nights, in between 10 and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just depends on what's going on in the world for me, whether or not I go live on Sunday nights. But I try to. And of course, most of the people you see in the chat show up at least for a little bit to tell me to go eat shit or something. And no, they're all extremely supportive, and they show up and make it fun. So I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for coming in here. Like, it definitely makes my night fun. Until people send me shit like that. Labs, you're a butthole, man. You are a butthole for sending me this. I'll get into it, though. Your pick is a whore, 20 locks. 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes, 20 locks, baby. And the rest is history. Unless you're Eagle Lockpicking, who owns like every world record on the planet, but yet he has to do his 20 locks in 5 minutes twice because they didn't believe him the first time. Okay. You had a weird angle, so we're not going to accept your 20 locks. Okay. Yeah, buddy. You guys want to give a plug to the Ultimate Lockpicking Championship, please? I know there's people in here with the blue wrench of doom that have access to that. And now I'm just oversetting the hell out of everything. Wiggle it just a little bit. Tyler Sivia, for sure. I'm happy to be part of the tournament, too. I don't know what all I'm going to be able to contribute to it, but I'm going to try and contribute something to it. Yeah, if there's a join link that we can throw up there, that would be phenomenal. Like, I mean, there's a number of people watching that aren't like involved, which, you know, maybe they do want to be involved. So there are a bunch of people that don't like to type in YouTube chats and such. So you know, you never know. They might click the link and get Rick rolled. And get G. Keeman rolled. I cannot believe that this is a green belt lock. And the tensioner's out. We are going to take a break from this because this is also a green belt lock. And I need to, like, give myself some self-reassurance that I'm not a complete dud. The little blue pill is not needed. Logic Wizard, what's going on? You tuned in just in time to see me failing on a greenbelt lock that was sent to me by Mr. Labs. Aloha Mora. I don't know if it's as bad as an Elroy's Toys, but it's no joke for sure. Like I don't know, I can't feel much in there, and then all of a sudden it loosens up, and then it's stuck. Like it should do that, like relatively easily, but I don't know what I'm missing on it. There's quite a bit of tension in the core, but that shouldn't be what's throwing me off. I mean, the 1100 is also a greenbelt lock, and that can be damn near impossible to pick sometimes. Yeah, by the way, Labs, thank you. Thank you so much. Right there, king shit, baby. I appreciate this more than you know. And the poker chip is absolutely top notch. Such a nicely made chip. Like it's the weight to it's great. Feels like it's probably a 7-gram chip. Am I right? That a 7-grammer? Haja, hello. $7-grammer, is that 7 grams? The king shit sticker is cool. It really is. King shit on Pooh Island. We got some Shacklemans in here. Now, like there's plenty of people in here that pick handcuffs. Some of them are quite good too. I definitely have a spool stuck somewhere here. We ain't talking about the pink fuzzy cuffs, Lab. All right. I am going to have to spend some quality, quiet, intimate time. It's been a while since I've like just sat on the bench and picked locks like off camera or with the actual camera rolling to video something. Everything I do is live now. I need to start doing some planned content again. Been a while. I need to get my brown belts picked on camera. I need to get them picked, period. There we go. There was something just set. There's another one right there. Nope. Lost everything else. All right. Labs. Labs. What did I do to you, bro? I got one from Logic Wizard here too that I can't get in. this one. Logic sent me this one. Another frickin' Avis that I can't get into. Also not a hard lock. Johnny Locks, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, buddy. This one pisses me off. You sent this to me. I spent a couple of nights working on it. I haven't pulled it out to play in a while. Yeah. We'll get into it. It's maybe not tonight. Like, that's fine and dandy. I don't mind not getting into the locks. We will get into them. I might have to ask for it. Who did I send Elroy Toys' CL2 to? Did you get into that? If I sent that to you, did you get into it? If so, is it on camera? Because I want to see this. It's always fun to come back to a lock that you weren't able to get into and pick it. If you're capable of picking it. Some of these locks are notorious buttholes. You don't really know much about the 7440. I do like the 7240. I would imagine they're very similar locks, except for one is a lockout tagout and one is not. But this one is giving me a hard time too. Always was. I actually put this away and haven't tried to pick it in a while, so we'll revisit it. Maybe we'll get it open. And then we'll send this sucker to labs. I have number 8 that needs to go to somebody. I also have my lock that needs to go to Chuck Soup. It's sitting here. I just haven't boxed it up. Well, I mean, it's boxed, but I have to actually package it because it's such an obnoxiously large lock. It's bulky. It doesn't lay flat. Take that as you wish. Yeah, 8 is actually a good pick. I was able to get 8, and the lock itself is a good pick. Like, it just is. It's a good pick. It's cohesive. Like some locks, like some challenge locks are just they're made to be a pain in the ass and almost impossible to pick, and others are meant to make you kind of figure them out. And that's one of them. Like, it is pickable. Elroy's Toys number 2 is not a pickable lock, at least not by the cheese grids. Yeah, I saw the magnet lock. Like, I don't even know if I'm interested in trying that. That's some, like, evil shit. That's like, let's dip this spliff in some formaldehyde. Yeah, great idea. Not. And then again, it might be a really cool pick, you know? It's just been a while since I've really sat down at the bench. I've been occupied with a bunch of other nonsense in my life and not picking locks as eagerly as I once was. So, um, maybe I could pick it. I don't know. Sing some Marvin. I don't even know any Marvin Gaye. I know the name, but I don't really know. Come on. All right. Surprised I even remember this came from Logic Wizard. Good to see you, by the way, Logic. All right, drop all the pens. Reset, rethink my life choices. All right, we're approaching the hour-and-a-half mark, and I have had very little success with these locks tonight. Kind of a shame, to be honest with you. We're going to start spending some time at this bench, though, because I owe you guys some opens. I also need to make a video for the, there's a whole bunch of giveaways happening. And I'm not putting the time in that I should be. So I need to do that. The Eagle 100 is, I think that's still an active challenge. I need to get one made for that. There's a couple new active challenges that I've seen come out. I need to get involved. The vacation, being sick, kind of did me in. And never really bounced back. So working on it. We'll get there. We will get there. Like I said, I think I had COVID. I'm not sure. I didn't get it checked. But I've had COVID a few times, and it didn't wipe me out like that did. So who knows what it was. We gonna fail on multi-lock too for the world? Come on, multi-lock. My Israeli friend, let's go. Yeah, pneumonia is no good. Pneumonia is the kind of shit that, like, you drowned on your own phlegm, you know? Like, that's no good. My mom, the lady, suffered from emphysema for a long time. She ended up with double pneumonia, and like I felt bad for her. Like that's just not a good thing. You just fluid, like heavy fluid in your lungs all the time. Come on. You should already be open by now, too. You see what's going on here, guys? There's our full set. Yeah, when I quit smoking, I took Chantix. I quit smoking many, many, many times. The only time I had any success is when I took Chantix. Everybody was up in arms that Chantix caused horrible, horrible dreams. And I never experienced that. I always had like highly explicit dreams, but they weren't horrible. They might be a little much for some people. Probably a little more than I'm willing to put on YouTube, and I'm kind of willing to put almost everything on YouTube. So, that being said, like, but it worked. It did its trick, and you know, if you can't tell the difference between your dreams and reality, then I mean, that's not the medication's fault. Eric Delman, how are you? Ask the doctor for the replacement for Chantix Labs. It works. And you can smoke for a little while you're taking it too. You just pick a day and you stop and that's it. It kind of takes the cravings away when you're ready. It's neat. All right, come on. You should be open. Yeah, well, this last time I quit smoking, I switched to vaping and I quit smoking cigarettes, and it was like 4 years. And I vaped, and my lungs felt worse than when I smoked cigarettes. So I got back on the Chantix and quit that. I haven't smoked in years at this point. No vape, no nothing. Definitely not smoking any speed. That's not happening ever again. Do yourself a favor. Don't shoot speed and drive. The doctor is your friend, Labs. The stuff we do to our bodies over time is something that you need to be upfront with your doctors about, because there ain't much they can do for you if you're not going to tell them the bullshit you're doing. And if you don't know about it, it can still kill you. So it's better to know about it and do what you can. All right, come on, multi-lock. Everything's like impossible to pick tonight. I'm like in a full set enough that I can take the tension around. It doesn't go back. So I'm not sure what the problem here is. Okay, there's the full set. Good. So we should be there. And the key word there is we are trying. I am not McNally. I am not lock-picking lawyer. I am not Bosnian Bill. I can pick locks. I can pick difficult locks. But it is definitely a journey with me. Right now, this lock is picked, but it's not open. So I need to find where I am hanging out. There it is. We are open. Labs, well, you caught the open, so that's good. Not on the Titalium that you sent me, you schmuck. Actually, thank you for sending me this. I am going to have fun with it. It is a interesting lock. That's really all I can say. So, yeah, at least we got something of consequence open. One green belt lock and one purple belt lock. And we've spent an hour failing on this Titalium, which I'm going to get it figured out. I'll get it open. Thanks for the applaud. I appreciate it. We will get this open. Probably not right now. I'm actually getting ready to call the feed. So I want to thank everybody for coming, hanging out, and supporting. It's appreciative week after week after week. You guys keep coming and hanging out. Thank you so much for that. Chuck Soup, G. Keeman, thank you guys for coming in and moderating and keeping the punches above the belts for people. Like, you know, everybody knows I don't mind people coming in and trolling me. That's fine and dandy. You can come in and downright tell me I suck and insult me and gay. You can call me gay till you're blue in the face. It's fine. I'm okay. But the people that are in the chat, they're people. There's no reason to be rude to them, you know. I live in Western Massachusetts, United States. Ooh, big pop, and that's probably a huge overset. Damn it. Trying to avoid those kind of pops. But maybe I am just squeezing too hard on the tensioner. That's what it's all about. If you give up, then you never get it. And if you're afraid to fail, you'll never get it either. So, although my skill level is beyond this lock, the fact that I can't get into it sucks. But we will get into it. I will figure out what I'm doing wrong, and we'll get there. I feel like the whole front is picked. Sorry, I'm focused. I don't mean to be quiet and leave you guys hanging like that. I'm literally like getting into this lock now all of a sudden because it's frustrating to fail on it. But all right, no, I overset it. All right, so we're going to call it at that. Everybody, thank you for coming out and playing, saying hello, taking a look at the Ultimate Fight Lock Picking Championship, the ULC. That is coming in February. Sign-ups are starting now. And Native, why don't you need to pick yourself up a set of picks? You can get into some picks, good picks, at a really affordable price through Jimmy Long's. Who makes the FNG? That's Covert Instruments, isn't it? Also a very inexpensive entry kit of quality. And join us. Like, this is definitely like self-fulfilling thing that we do. It's also very frustrating times like this, where like I should have been in this lock a couple hundred times already, but some of them just get me like that. Yeah, Covert Instruments makes the FNG, and that's a good kit. Inexpensive, not a big bulky slew of stuff like that, but just a couple of picks and some tensioners, and that's really all you need. Other locks are a little more involved. Some are easier than others. I mean, same with anything. You're gonna get what you put into it. You'll get out of it. Whether you like the single pin pick or the rake, it's all kind of the same. How if you put in the time, you'll get the reward. That being said, if you put in the time on any of the Elroy's Toys challenge locks, you're not guaranteed entry. You could still very easily just fail away at that, no matter how much time and effort you put into it. Kind of like a bad marriage, I guess. But they are fun. They are fun. Even when you fail at them, they humble you, and that's that's good. That's a good thing. Ben, there's a lot of locks I can't open, so taking any bets that I can't open a lock is not in my thing. Yeah, don't pick locks that are on things. If they're locked on something. They're there for a reason. If you don't own them, don't pick them, because you've now committed a felony in some cases. And just having the lock picks will pick you up extra charges in the case of getting caught with your finger in the pie. Like that will be a real thing. It's weird. These keys weigh more than this lock weighs. It's so weird. Yeah, there you go. You're not getting in there. It's a paperweight at that point. So yeah, everybody, thanks for coming. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We go live Sunday nights between 10 and 11 p.m. most Sunday nights, Eastern time, and we go live every Tuesday night, 11 p.m. live from Western Massacre. It's Tuesday night.